Good morning. Welcome to the live online classes. We are continuing with chapter 13, local self-government in urban areas, municipal bodies, class 6, civics. Today I am going to discuss the topic that is called municipal cooperation. Okay. Now, municipal corporations are local self-governing bodies of very big cities. Okay, like Delhi, Mumbai, Kolkata, okay, Chennai, Kanpur, Pune, etc. with a population of more than 10 lakhs. So, okay, a city which has population more than 10 lakhs, okay, has municipal corporation. Population more than 10 lakhs has municipal corporation. Now, in the present day, there are about 205 municipal corporations in, okay, what we call India. 205 municipal corporations are there total in India. This is the right figure, okay. In some states, they are also known as Mahanagar Nigam, okay. So in some states, they are known as Mahanagar Nigam. They are also called Nagar Nigam. They are also called as Mahanagar Palika. Now, these municipal corporations are found in big cities as well as metropolis cities, okay, or metropolitan cities. Municipal corporations are elected bodies, okay? Elected bodies means they are elected, the members are elected directly by the adult citizens, okay? Citizens means those who have attained 18 years of age and has got the right to vote in an elections. So they are elected directly by adult citizens, Nagrik, okay, of that city who have attained 18 years of age. The city is basically divided into, okay, into wards. Okay, the city is basically divided into wards according to the population of that particular city. Now, what is a district which has been divided into, okay, wards? The city is divided into wards, okay, or administrative divisions of particular city. When the city is very big, so it has been divided into small parts. These small parts are called districts or what we call wards, okay. The city is divided into wards according to population and representatives are elected from each ward. So from each ward, so I am writing each ward of that particular big city, a leader is chosen. So one leader is chosen. So that leader is called a representative, okay, of that particular ward or a place or an area. In Kalimpong also we have many wards, okay, and in each ward we have a leader, okay, which looks after the problems and grievances of the people as well as looks after the development as well as what we call planning of that particular area, okay, town planning of that particular area. And representatives are elected from each ward separately. So, when you are electing this leader should be a permanent resident of that particular place and also, okay, city, okay, and he should have attained at least 25 years of age. The voter as well as the representative, the person who basically chooses this leader is called a voter. The voter as well as the leader, that is representative. Representative, okay, must belong to that particular city from which he or she is choosing a leader as well as the leader should belong to that particular city. The elected members, so the elected leader, okay, becomes, okay, Councillors, councillors. Councillors are basically leaders or representatives. The number of councillors depends upon the population of that particular city or its city. A municipal corporation is elected for a period of 5 years. So for 5 years, a leader is chosen as well as the municipal corporation. So after 5 years, there will be another election where another leader will be chosen by the people. So the tenure, okay, of office of the municipal corporation is actually 5 years, okay, a period of 5 years. Some seats are reserved for women. Okay, women are basically given preference in preference in the municipal corporation as well as Nagar Panchayat as well as municipalities. Okay. So, women as well as scheduled caste. Now, the lowest class of the Hindu society is called the scheduled caste and scheduled tribes. Now, people who belong to tribal communities are called scheduled tribes. Okay. Also, have certain seats reserved in the municipal corporation. So, they can become councillors, or leader of a particular ward. Like 3/4 of the seats are reserved in the municipal corporation as well as municipalities as well as in Nagar Panchayats. These councillors may elect some other members known for their knowledge and experience. So these councillors, so there might be 22 councillors from 20 to 60 councillors. These councillors might elect knowledgeable man who has got skills as well as he has got experience. Such members are called aldermen. Aldermen. Okay. The head of a municipal corporation is called the mayor or Mahapaur. Okay. So who is the chairperson of the municipal corporation? So in a municipality, who is the chairperson? Is the chairman. But here in a municipal corporation, who is the chairperson? He is called a mayor or Mahapaur. Okay? He is known as the chairperson. He is elected by the members of the corporation. He is elected from the members. Okay? How many councillors are there? So let's take for example, if there are 22 councillors are there in a particular city, From these 22 councillors, a person is chosen, a leader is chosen, that becomes the mayor or Mahapaur. Okay? He is elected by the members of the corporation called the municipal councillors. Besides the mayor, a deputy mayor is also kept. Beside a mayor, a deputy. Deputy means, in place of. He is the vice chairperson. He is known as the vice chairperson. In the absence of mayor, sometimes if mayor gets ill or sometimes he cannot come to the office at the time, he takes the responsibility of administrating the municipal corporation. So besides the mayor, a deputy mayor works in the absence of mayor, is elected also. Mayor is known as the first citizen. He is known as the first citizen because he is one of the top class citizens of that particular area. Okay? And he or she presides. So he or she basically controls the meeting, of the municipal corporation and looks after the work with the help of officials. So officials means the members of that municipal corporation. Okay, he alone cannot basically run the municipal corporation. He needs people, and these people are known as officials. Okay. The day-to-day work of the corporation is looked after by various members headed by the chairman. The chairman is called the mayor, or the chairperson, Every municipal corporation has a chief executive officer. It is also known as EO, executive officer, or municipal commissioner, or municipal commissioner. Now, municipal commissioner is also found in municipality, but this person actually is elected directly by the state government. He or she holds office for 5 years, like the mayor, like the councillors. They also hold office for actually 5 years, a period of 5 years. He acts as a link between the okay, state government and the municipal corporation. So all the works, okay, basically that basically links with the state government are basically looked after by this person called the commissioner or the EO, executive officer. He is also called executive officer. Okay, now his main function is to implement decisions of the municipal corporation made by the mayor. Whatever development, okay, the mayor wants in his city is basically looked after or basically done, okay, or what we call carried out by this person called the executive officer. Okay, beside the commissioner, there are health officers. Now, health officers are basically doctors, okay, which are found in municipality also as well as in municipal corporations. They are there to look after the spread of, okay, illnesses, epidemics and diseases like today's coronavirus, okay, is a pandemic. It is, okay, basically the duty of the municipal corporations and municipalities to basically, okay, what we call control this virus in that particular area or city, okay. Then after that, okay, this health officer looks after the dispensaries, clinics, hospitals, as well as, okay, he looks after the sewage disposal because, okay, what we call garbage also basically pollutes the air, and air pollution leads to, okay, spread of, okay, what we call contagious diseases and illnesses, okay, insect control and supply of clean drinking water. These are all related to health issues, okay, sanitation facilities, okay. Chief engineer who directs the building constructions and repair of roads and streets, bridges, drains, etc. So there is another officer besides the health officer. Okay, there is one officer, this is two officer, there is another one, okay, who is also known as chief engineer, CE, okay. He is also known as chief engineer. He is an architect. He is an architect who basically, okay, has the role or the function of building certain, okay, buildings, okay, under the municipal areas and repair roads, street, bridges, as well as nala, that is drains. Then there are educational officers who looks after the, okay, primary education of the government schools, okay, as well as, okay, secondary schools, okay, which are aided or semi-aided by the government, okay. Then there is executive officer, that is also known as EO. EO is also there, okay, who has this, okay, what we call, okay, chief engineer. Then octroi inspector is that. Octroi means tax officer is that, okay, who basically, okay, charges fee, okay, to the vehicles, etc. Okay, because we are using vehicles, okay, vehicles on the road, and that we have to pay certain taxes, road tax, property tax, etc. So this is basically, okay, looked after by the octroi, okay, inspector, okay, OCTROI, octroi inspector. He basically looks after the tax collections. He looks after the tax collections. A municipal corporation can also be dissolved earlier by the state government. So, state government has created this municipal corporation, municipality or Nagar Panchayat, according to the law under the Constitution of India. So, state government has full power. If this municipality or municipal corporation is not working good, then, okay, the chief minister has the real power to basically, okay, dissolve this municipal corporation. So, municipal corporation can also be dissolved. Dissolve means disband or dismissed by the state government for no function or poor functioning, okay, of the municipalities in certain cities, towns or villages. And it may remain dissolved for a maximum period of 6 months. Remember that. Within which a new committee or new municipality will be formed, a new mayor will be chosen, a new, okay, executive officers will be chosen, okay, after being dissolved. So it may remain dissolved for a maximum period of 6 months, within which a new committee has to be formed after conducting a fresh election. So a new chairperson, new councillors are elected after being dissolved after 6 months. Now, we are looking at the functions of the municipal corporations. Now, functions of municipal corporations. The functions of municipal corporations and municipalities are generally similar. Their functions are compulsory. They have two functions. Their main functions are compulsory functions, which is also called obligatory. Okay, compulsory means necessary or mandatory. They required by the rule. Okay, and the number two is this is number one. This is number two. This is known as optional. Optional functions. They have two functions. Optional means voluntary also. But we are studying about the compulsory functions first. Okay. So let's look at the public health. The functions of the municipal corporation and municipalities. Okay. So what is the first function? Okay, supply of. Now we are doing functions of municipal corporation, and when we are studying functions of municipal corporations, okay, the functions of municipal corporations and municipalities are similar, generally similar or same. Their main functions are basically compulsory and optional. Okay, so the first function that we are going to study about is the public health. Okay, we are studying about the supply of clean drinking water and electricity. These both are civic amenities or public utilities that are provided by the government. And water and electricity are made available in the city, towns, okay, also as well as in the residential houses, offices, factories, schools, colleges by the municipal corporations. Number two is establishment of hospitals, okay, actual hospitals, hospitals, dispensaries, okay, then maternity ward, okay, or what we call maternity and child welfare schemes. For the better health of people, okay, it adapts, okay, it accommodates both preventive means precaution, and curative measures. Curative means, okay, healing or curing measures, okay. The children are immunized, okay. Immunized means vaccinated, okay, or what we call inoculated by at an early age against smallpox. Okay, what is smallpox? Okay, it's a viral disease which has fever and weaknesses. Okay, where the skin erupts with pustules. Okay, that forms scabs that often leaves scars. This is known as smallpox. Polio is a disease of nerve cell. Okay, whereas tuberculosis, which is also known as TB. Okay, cholera is acute intestine what we call infections. Okay, diphtheria is also there. Okay, as well as tetanus is there, whooping cough is there. So these are all diseases which basically are basically harmful for a child. So in the early age they are vaccinated, okay, through municipal programs or municipality programs. Okay. Under curative measures, the local bodies sets up hospitals and dispensaries, okay, under qualified doctors in different localities to prevent and check, the spread of illness or epidemics, okay. So they are basically vaccinated, okay, free of cost. Women's and children, healthcare centers are also set up, okay. Women's basically in times of pregnancy, they need healthcare, so free hospitals are basically what we call set up for the what we call checkup of children's as well as women's. Number three is clearing and disposal of garbage. So we are talking about garbage. Now garbage also comes in health. Okay, cleaning roads, drains, and public toilets or latrines. Okay. Now, whenever we are talking about public health, clearing and disposal of garbage is the must. Proper care is to be taken for sanitation and cleanliness of town. Which includes cleaning of garbage or drains, for drains full of garbage and streets. Removal of rubbish and filthy matter, from the sewage system, from the drainage system. It provides public urinals, and other conveniences also. So, public latrines are basically built by the municipalities as well as municipal corporations in big cities for the proper sanitation facilities, to provide to its public, It keeps a check on the food adulteration also, mixing of an extra material in the food which causes food poisoning, Quality of the food that is sold in the shop, markets and restaurants, This has to be checked, and it is checked by the sanitary inspector and health officer, Sale of alcohol or drugs, that is called intoxicating drinks, and the growth of slums in a particular city has also been checked. It also has to be checked. Now we are looking at public work and services. In the compulsory functions, we are looking at public work and services. In your book, this heading is not from that. This I have basically made it to, make you understand which functions are in, which topics. So, public work and services. So, we are talking about construction, building, of roads, bridges, public buildings, as well as markets, and taking care of this, buildings, reconstructing them, is the function of the municipal corporations. As well as building crematorium as well as graveyards. Now crematorium, what is a crematorium? Crematorium is a cremation ground, where a deceased body is burnt and turned to ashes, as well as graveyards. Now graveyard is land used for burial, It not only builds graveyards and crematorium, it also provides good roads and streets by planting trees to provide shade, and cover on for the people who are going to and fro from one place to another, Building roadside urinals and latrines also. So in public work and services, they not only build buildings, they also build roads as well as latrines and toilets, Number 2, is street lights. So the first one is construction of roads, etc. Number 2 is street lights. So street lights are provided at regular intervals, or between distance between things, for the safety of the public, and the third function is to maintain records of births and death. This is a very vital, important document, which basically, tells us the exact date of the birth and the exact, date of the death, These are basically kept by the municipal corporation and municipalities, Now, the fourth function is demolition of dangerous or illegal buildings on municipal lands. It can dismantle or what we call destroy old and dangerous houses like dilapidated buildings, which are going to be, dangerous for the people, who are walking to and fro from that particular area. These buildings are basically damaged, they are decayed or in a ruined state, and they might fall anytime. So these buildings have to be destroyed, and this what we call function is taken by the municipal corporation in order to safeguard the public from such buildings. So it can dismantle old and dangerous houses like dilapidated buildings that endanger human life as well as property. The fifth function is, in this only you are going to study the fifth function. The fifth function is maintenance of fire brigade. Maintenance of fire, B-R-I-G-A-D-E, brigade. By setting up or by forming or by making fire brigade and training staffs which are known as firefighters in order to save life and property against fire. This has to be maintained by the municipal corporation. So municipal corporation looks after the maintenance of fire brigade also. Then number 6 is approval. If you want to build a new building, so you have to take permission or certification letter from the municipal corporation or municipality or Naya Panchayat. So approval of new building. So if you want to build a new house, you have to take permission from municipality or municipal corporations. And if you want to name a street, the naming of street is basically done by the municipal corporation or municipality. Then also numbering houses. Now, when you go home, you find that in your door that you have a certain number of your house. This is known as house number. This is also known as house number. So numbering of houses is done by the municipal corporation and municipality. Number 7 function is known as construction, and maintenance of water supply system. Actually in Kalimpong, PHE basically looks after the water supply system, but when the PHE is unable to do some work, then municipality in Kalimpong intervenes to look after the basic necessity of the people, that is water supply. So water supply system is also looked by the municipal corporation. Maintenance as well as construction. Now, the last one of this function is known as, the compulsory function is known as public education. P-U-B-L-I-C, public education. So, schools are made as well as, constructed by the municipal corporations as well as municipalities to provide primary education. Now, whenever we are talking about primary, we are talking about classes from 1 to 5. These are known as primary. Then middle school or secondary education, it is from 6 to 8 classes. From classes 6 to 8 is known as secondary, secondary or middle. I'm not talking about senior, secondary. So public education, municipal corporations builds basically institutions like primary schools, from primary providing primary education as well as secondary education as well as adult education. Centers. Now, what is adult education? Adult education is not child education or children's education from 1 to 8. It means, adult education. The adults are getting, education to gain or to earn higher school, high school diploma, or to gain further knowledge in that profession, or to get further diploma in that profession. These are basically adult people. people who have attained more than 18 years of age, and they want to study further to gain certain degrees or diploma. This is known as adult education. So adult education is also provided by the Municipal Cooperation as well as municipalities. Primary education in our country is both free of cost, and compulsory, that is mandatory, required by the rule for providing primary education from 1 to 5 and 6 to 8. Government of India under the Constitution of India has given monetary aid to such schools which are giving primary education to people who cannot afford to go to private schools. These bodies are obliged to see that all children within the age group of 6 to 14 years, from 6 to 14 years, 6 to 14 years of children, gets free and compulsory education, They have opened up libraries, reading rooms, museum, geological parks, mobile libraries, and adult education centers. Now, what are geological parks? Where wild animals are housed, for exhibitions. These are known as geological parks. Mobile library is a van with, what we call shelves of books, where, it is like a bookstore, which is, basically mobile, moving from one place to another and providing library, With this, I have completed the main function, that is the compulsory function of the Municipal Cooperation. And in the next class, I'll be doing the optional functions of the Municipal Cooperation. Thank you for listening.